What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We'll be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion, including trading psychology, including live trading session, price action, candlestick pattern, everything you need to know to become a consistently profitable trader. So before I begin, guys, this session, as you know that today is the last day of trading week, and today is most of the pairs shows a very clear direction because last day of trading week, many big boys close their position most of the time, and the market normally reverse on the weekend. And as you have seen that GBP USD is doing exactly as per analysis, and we'll see how we can find an incredible trading opportunity in this upcoming New York session. So make sure, guys, before I begin, you give a big thumbs up and also smash it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So let's begin. First of all, British pound US dollar. You can see that British pound US dollar, when this red candle was forming yesterday during this New York session, this is what I mentioned, that my price might just reverse from here, and I'll explain now why this happened and how you can next time understand this kind of false breakout. And also today I posted analysis here. You can see there is a middleman has been formed which has a liquidity gap, powerful trading sign, powerful trading signal, and we'll look at next time how you can trade it. We are already running trades which is a little bit in profit, and we'll look at if we can find any other trade after 1.5 hours. We will see a candle close and we'll cover that one. As soon as we will find suitable trading opportunity, we'll enter the trade. So let's begin now today's session with in-depth analysis of GBP USD. And guys, in the meantime, make sure you use the live chat to interact with me. If you have any question, I'm here always to help you to answer any question. So let's go back to yesterday's GBP USD situation. What we have seen, that this is the candle close like that in GBP USD. And how did I say that the price might go up from here? The reason is, this is the main thing that you need to understand as a trader, is when a market breaks in the opposite direction of the trend. Keep in mind, when a market breaks in the opposite direction of the trend with a longer candle, okay, lonely candle, you can say lonely candle because there is nothing in the left and right, it's a lonely candle, highly likely that the price will reverse, and highly likely that this is a fake move, and that fake move is needed to grab liquidity. Now you see that this is the resistance, okay, this is the resistance zone here, and we see that, pardon me, this is the support zone here that turned into a resistance. Okay, now we see that the price, instead of testing this this previous support zone which turned resistance, we have seen currently what happened is that the price in fact started to reverse. Okay, if we cross this one, we see that the price started to reverse, and that's a huge possibility now for us to move forward. Now what we see, that there is a middleman here, strong middleman, and with that middleman the price crossed this previous candle's low, grabbed the liquidity, created this middleman, and from that middleman we see that the price has started to push up. So this is a big probability now for us to trade this. Let's see how it goes, and from there we will see how we can find further trading opportunity. I will analyze all of them, guys. Make sure you give a big thumbs up, and if you have any question you can ask me in the live chat. Maldale, good morning. Maldale, thank you very much. FRYM, good evening, sir. Good evening. Hello, coach, how are you? I'm good. Favor, hi, coach. We love you. USD CAD, what is your thought in your higher time frame? We'll look at it. Kiko, hi again. USD daily, weekly, please. Yeah, no problems. Thank you for your support. No problems. Thank you for your support too. So thank you very much. Let's look at USD CAD to see in fact what it is doing. Look like that USD CAD is in a sideways movement. Let's look at first of all bigger picture monthly. Okay, so USD CAD on the monthly perspective, the price came to this very important level of resistance zone, which is turning support here. Yeah, this is the previous resistance zone, turning support. Now looking at the weekly time frame, we have seen that this price in fact came to this important resistance zone here, resistance, all of this, which is turning support. Now if we look at the daily time frame, we see that USD CAD has been bounced from this previous resistance, which is turning support. Now what we could see, as you can see that dollar so far, euro and from GBP USD, you see that they are pushing high. Now let's see what happened, but it looks like that the price might create the dollar is still weaker in response with the GBP and USD. We see the dollar is weaker. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, we see that the price in fact trying to go up, but what I think that it after going certain level from this zone, creating a head and shoulder, we might see a reversal because dollar is still weaker, so it could show weakness against most of the major pairs. So if you look at the AUD USD is doing the same thing, but at the same time we need to look at the bigger picture. So let's look at fully first on USD CAD with bigger picture how it is doing. Looking at the monthly, as we have already seen, the price tested this previous resistance zone, which turned support. Looking at the weekly, now on the weekly perspective, USD CAD, as you have seen that there is a big head and shoulder on the weekly and then has dropped. So the price dropped to this previous resistance zone here. Okay, in this zone there is a previous resistance which is turning support. Now from that level, what we have seen that USD CAD is creating a bullish price action. So now looking at the daily time frame, what we see that in fact the price on the daily grab liquidity and trying to create a bullish move. Now looking at 4-hour, this is where we need to look at. Look, CAD is a little bit of weaker because as you know that oil is dropping, so CAD is showing a little bit of weakness, but overall with respect to, if you look at euro dollar or GBP USD, we see that they are pushing high. So with that movement, I think that we might see some sideways movement on USD CAD. Okay, we might see some sideways movement. Let's see what happened and then we'll go from there. But USD CAD at this point, as you know, the dollar is weaker and CAD also a comparatively weaker currency. So always I try to trade always weaker currency with a stronger currency or a stronger currency with the weaker currency. Very important that we keep eye on that. So that's how I normally try, because if you trade weaker currency with the weaker currency, the price most of the times you'll see that moving in a sideways, or a stronger currency with a stronger currency, you will see that the price is moving in a sideways. So this price action on USD CAD, what we see that, let me draw this level of support, which is support resistance. It's creating a bullish pattern, but what I think that after going certain level, we might see that the price is coming back to the level of support again. So highly likely that the price will range in this zone on USD CAD. It's not a good pair for now, USD CAD to trade. Let's jump on to other pairs that is clearly trending and giving direction. Looking at British pound, Now British pound, keep in mind that this is weekend. So what I think that British pound, you see that this is a doji now weekly. I think that British pound US dollar might form a weekly doji. And once it will form a weekly doji, next week we might see a bullish move on this one, as this is a long-term bull market. Okay, so looking at the daily time frame, what we see that on the daily perspective, GBP USD is facing this resistance. Now later today we might see bearish move on GBP USD for the time being, or we could see a little bit of sideways movement. The reason is what I think that this weekly candle, you see that there is already a little bit of long wick has been created. We might see this candle might be closing a bit lower or a bit higher, and then from there in the new trading week I would see that there is a bullish move again coming up on GBP USD. The reason is long-term price action in all of them is bullish. Okay, so if you look at the intraday time frame, if you look at this lower time frame, they are strongly bullish price action. So GBP USD for me is still bullish, but at this point you see that there is a middleman has been formed already on GBP USD, which has grabbed liquidity. Now in the next two sessions we might see another bullish move in this zone. Okay, and weekly close we might see, as I told you, that we might see a weekly bullish candle a bit to the upside or to the downside. Based on how this candle is closing is very, very crucial. The reason is the previous session's candle on GBP USD, it has in fact grabbed a lot of liquidity from this level. It crossed this wickless candle's low completely. This is almost a full body green candle which crossed the low and then started to push up, so which is in fact bullish price action. And in the meantime, if even this current candle on GBP USD closing as a red candle, we might see that an inverted head and shoulder on this one. Okay, now according to our trend following strategy, now we see that in GBP USD that this price action is bullish, and if you closely look at from here, we see that it is a buy signal here. In this chart you can see clearly, and from that buy signal we have seen that GBP has started to push up. Now what we need is this inverted head and shoulder to be completed fully, and from this zone we could see that GBP USD is going up. So let's see how it goes, and from that zone we will be able to go long on GBP USD. So as soon as we will find, we will enter this trade. Okay guys, make sure you chat, let me know what's your thought, so that I know how you are doing, what's your thought. This would really help me also to understand what you are trading. And also you are running a trade on Euro GBP. I'll do that Euro GBP as well, which is here we have entered, and I strongly believe that Euro GBP will continue to drop. This price already has broken the support, and I think that the price will continue to drop from here. Let's see what happened. So let me look at the chat. Can you analyze GBP AUD? I'll look at it. Versana, hello everyone. Versana, thank you very much. Nixon, hi, so helpful with your teaching. No problem, no problems. I'm always here to help every trader who are trading. Very morning, coach. Very cheer. I'm here for gold. No problems. Harry. Good afternoon, coach and trading community. Thank you so much. All weekly market analysis highly appreciated. No problems at all. Coach, can you go over USD CHF chart? Yeah, look at it. Hello, coach. USL, no problems. Abu Bakar, coach, thank you for those great trades. So thank you for those great trades and strategies the week I made for the month. Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate the effort you have put on the academy, and I'm proud to be your lifetime student. No problems, Abu Bakar. I know that you are doing very well. Appreciate it, and that is the main goal of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. As everyone can see, that this is the real academy with the real education, real trades, and this is where you will not find anywhere this kind of education, because it's created from the heart space, and with all of your support, we are doing extremely well. As you can see, all those trades that we are sending, most of them, I think this week only we had sent quite a few trades. Only one or two trades gone hit a stop loss, but more, 2 trades maybe. Most of the trade worked out very well today. Now we are running Euro GBP trade, which is also going very well, and previously we have closed GBP JPY trade, AUD USD trade, all of them in profit. So let's see what happened next. As you can see, Euro GBP, let me analyze Euro GBP and then I'll go back to other pairs. So looking at the monthly, guys, Euro GBP, as you can see, this is the monthly chart, and we see a rejection from the top on the monthly. So looking at weekly, this is the weekly candlestick, as you can see, and if you closely look at weekly, we see that from the previous week there was a bullish engulfer followed by a doji. Now this week we have seen that from the top we have seen a strong rejection, and I think that we might see a little drop on this one. Little means we should see at least even coming back to this level of support. As we have seen, instead of going down, it is starting to drop. So it is highly likely that Euro GBP will come back to this weekly level of support, which is strongly highly likely to happen. Now looking at the daily, we see that on the daily perspective there is a strong drop followed by 2 dojis that created a lower high, and then the price is breaking this daily level of support. This is the daily support, which is completely broken, and with the breakout of this daily support, what we could see that Euro GBP is likely to drop. Now on the intraday perspective, we see that Euro GBP is coming back down, and with that close after 1 hour, okay, highly likely that this price action, because the price already below this support zone on the intraday perspective, it is below this level of support zone, and from that level we could potentially see that Euro GBP is coming down, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so NAS100, look at it. Thank you very much. Bomic gold, sir, no problems. Favor Euro USD, what is your thought? Thank you very much. I'll look at it. NASA GBP JPY, no problems. Kiko, can you make longer forecast of gold in the next few months? Thanks, Kiko. Few months is difficult, but let me look at how much you can understand. First, let's look at GBP JPY, and then one by one we'll do. So GBP JPY, guys, you have seen in the London session analysis, the chart is still there in the same way I have talked. So GBP JPY, we see that the price, in fact, this is the resistance level here, okay, so which in turn this is the support zone here, and from this zone, this resistance, okay, quite a few area acted here as resistance. This is the support zone here. Now we see that GBP JPY in fact created an inverted head and shoulder in this intraday time frame. Highly likely that this price will be going up. In fact, GBP is getting stronger, and long term, you know that yen is weaker. Only this month we have seen deeper retracement, but over the long term yen is weaker. Now if we look at the monthly price action on GBP JPY, what we see that the price from this level of support zone, we have seen a rejection to the upside on GBP JPY. And if you, let me delete that one, what we see that over the long term GBP JPY starting from here, it's a strong bull market. You can see that series of higher high and higher low, followed by this long doji. This is a very, very powerful doji, this long doji on the monthly. And after that doji, we have seen previous months another bullish candle, full body green. Now the price came to this monthly support zone, grab liquidity. Now it is creating push to the upside. That means that it is preparing for another flight towards upside. Now looking at the weekly perspective, what we see that GBP JPY, this is the weekly time frame, this is the previous support zone here, okay, which is turning also support. And this is what exactly I mentioned in my weekly forex forecast. If you want to review, you can go back to previous weekly forex forecast. It's in my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Enormous value, and this is what exactly predicted in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and this is what happened. Amazing results. So you can learn from it. This is the real thing that you can learn if you want to learn, if you want to grow as a trader. I'm always here for you. I want to give everything I have to you so that you can learn, grow, and earn and become an independent trader. Okay, see, there is a saying that, let's say, if you put all the books on the shelf, then there is no meaning, right? If you put all your money in your bank account and you live a life like a poor man, also no value, right? Similarly, whatever I know I have, without giving you, it doesn't have any value to me, because things come valuable when I can give it to you who need it. And that is why this academy is created, to help every trader possible. Okay, so if you are making money consistently, you are welcome, keep doing it, and also help my students who really need, because I am also I also need people who really profitable and knowledgeable. I also need people come to us, help others. Then you'll see how it feels like. If you need help, if you think that you are still struggling as a trader, then also come to us. I'm always here to give you, to make you a profitable trader. So the only thing that you need to set an intention. Keep in mind that intention creates result, nothing else. So you have to have an intention that you want to make money, and then the rest you can leave us. Say that I want to be a trader. Okay, not I want to be a trader. Say that I'm a trader. Present tense is very, very important. Okay, so that I'm a trader. Okay, I'm making money. Keep in mind that it's very important. See, we make some mistake in when we think and when we explain something. The reason is, keep in mind that when we say I will be a trader or anything, okay, always keep in mind, when you say I will be a trader, that will actually basically put you backward. Why? If you say I will be a trader, that means that you are saying that you are not a trader. Okay, so you are affirming to yourself you are not a trader. Once you are not a trader, you will not be a trader until you become a trader. Keep in mind, present is only the way you can see here. Okay, there is no past and future. The past and future is just a projection. Okay, a projection of our mind. Can you might argue with me? You said that, okay, then what's that 1985, now 2022, and what about 2050? Can you think of that time? The time is just that what we are told and we thought that way. Okay, so time is not linear. You know that Leonardo da Vinci, and there's a Fibonacci sequence. If you study that, then you will understand that actually time is not linear. Okay, so in fact what we do based on our action, it's based on science. I'm not saying something, I'm not discovering something. See, based on your action you move through space. So time, there everything is in the now. So what you do, for example, you are in a current situation, your current reality. Okay, and once you take an action, you move through another level of reality. Okay, so you basically not spending time, you are moving through space from one slice to the other slice, one slice to the other slice. So reality is basically like this. It's a layer of, let me show you exactly. So reality in real sense is like this. Okay, you see that reality is like this. So you are here. Okay, now let's say you want to go there, you want to be you want to be a trader. I'm also telling in future tense, very important guys, I want you to pay attention, trust, you will understand. Let's say you want to be a trader, right? This is you want to be who is consistently profitable every trade. Now you are here. Okay, this is you in the present moment, who is not profitable, who can't hold a trade. Okay, or who is not making money in trading, and this is where you are making money. Now you are thinking that after 2 years, okay, after 2 years I'll go there and I will make money. You are projecting in your mind like that, but in reality, in truth, this guy who is making money is actually is here in the now, in the present moment. So then how you can go there is not by time. Okay, if you say that I will be a trader, you are projecting it on the future, but it's not in the future, it's in the now. Then you might say, then how can I go there? Okay, you can go it in the now. Okay, so the first thing you need to affirm that I'm a trader, I'm a profitable trader. Okay, so you might say, okay, then if I say I'm a profitable trader, and then all of a sudden once you look at your trading account, you are saying that, okay, I said I'm a profitable trader, but my trading account is not profiting. And then it creates a cognitive dissonance. Okay, it's called a cognitive dissonance. That means that when you affirm something, okay, and when you in actual sense you are something else, that creates a cognitive dissonance, which is a part of our brain, and your mind will try to find a way to fill that gap. Okay, so your job is to assume that you are already there. Try to understand what I'm telling. So you need to assume that you are already there. So you need to be a profitable trader first before being profitable. So you need to assume that you are there. Okay, so you are here, all right, but assume that you are here. You are not profitable, but assume that you are profitable. So basically you are triggering that slice of reality that you want. Okay, so what will happen is that once you do that continuously, affirming that you are a profitable trader, then you will create a cognitive dissonance, and then your mind will find a way to bring that into your reality. Okay, so you become that person who is a profitable trader, and that's the only way you can change your current identity from a non-profitable trader to a profitable trader. The rest is just skill, and you learn it. Okay, so just affirm that you are a profitable trader. Everyone write down on the chat, say that I am a profitable trader. Not either you are a profitable or not profitable, just write down I am a profitable trader once. So let's jump on to some of the pairs. Okay, let's look at gold, what it is doing now. We see that this is the weekly candle. Let me look at on the daily. Okay, so you might see some short-term movement, as this is the weekly chart, guys. What I think that, okay, so you see that after this big move the price is decelerating. Let's look at the daily. All right, so monthly. Okay, looking at okay, so what gold did is, you can see that the price created this structure. Okay, this is a channel that was moving gold. Okay, all right, so I'm trying to understand which way gold is trying to be heading, but you see that this price action here looks like that it is here bearish, but there is an imbalance it is leaving here, which is this. Now if you closely look at, you'll see that the price did not test this level properly, and there is a gap it is leaving. So if we look at the weekly price action, okay, so what I think that gold might do for the short term being, we might see on gold some drops. So you see some that what I called a dissonance that we are talking about on gold and GBP USD. Looks like that gold is trying to drop a little bit further, because it's the weekend, as I told you, it's in a resistance zone. Gold is in fact on the monthly perspective, if you take your Fibonacci level, what you see that this is the monthly price action, and gold already retraced 38.2% Fibonacci level, which is the minimum Fibonacci level. This is what exactly predicted long ago in my weekly forex forecast everyone. Now this is the resistance zone, and from that resistance zone we see that gold is trying to reject. What I think that, now let's look at the weekly retracement level. Okay, for this zone, if we take our Fibonacci for the weekly retracement level, we see that there is a 38.2% Fibonacci level is here, where there is a 20 EMA. And if we delete this line from here, what we see that okay, This is the neckline. It has left. You can see that gold, when was breaking this resistance zone, it has created a neckline like that, W formation or triple bottom. We have seen the price has broken out. Now there is a probability for gold now to have a jump here to test this resistance zone. Okay, so this resistance zone, okay, which is turning support, there is a probability for gold to come back to that level. Now looking at the daily, yeah, I think that there could be a short-term drop on gold, right? Very tricky. Now gold is in a zone where, because there is a probability. If we look at the monthly, let me look at monthly. Yeah, there is a monthly resistance zone here, and this is the 3rd week of the month. So next week, I think that so we might see what, in my opinion, gold might close somewhere here as a doji on the weekly, and next week we might see some bearish move to test this level, and then at the end of the month we might see that gold is going up again, and you know that testing this resistance zone. But for the time being, the way it is forming here, it is trying to create a bearish price action. But what it could do, let me look at news calendar for next week to see in fact which way the market is heading. So basically Monday there is no news. On Tuesday there is a news on AUD, all right, and 12 p.m. NZD. Okay, so on gold, what I think that we might see some sideways movement. Okay, to sell clearly we need this gap to be filled, so we need a clear head and shoulder, a spike at least here, completing a head and shoulder, then we can expect to sell. For the time being, I think that it is preparing for a sideways movement. Okay, we might, if it wants to go down, it needs to go up to grab the liquidity from here. This zone, you can see that on gold is fully vacant, it didn't do anything. Okay, so yeah, we need to look at it, how it is doing. I think we might see some short-term movement to the downside. Okay, so let's see how it does, and then we'll jump back again here. Okay, thank you. I see that quite a few. Good morning. Thank you very much. Good morning, coach. I am from Russia. I think GBP USD will rise. Let's see. Looks like that bullish on GBP USD, but as I told you, this is weekend, so we might see some short-term movement down and then could go up. But for me, it's still bullish. It grab liquidity means it is highly likely to be bullish. But I think that it at some point today or early next week we might see a drop to this zone to complete a retracement, and then we could see going up. Hi coach Johannesburg, thank you very much. Chad, hello coach Chad, thank you very much. How do you draw trend line, support, resistance? You connect wicks or body of the candles? Stick and just go with logic. Okay, very good question. So trend line, the trend line is basically a zone. Okay, I will make videos because in the live streaming sometime we stick to the actual analysis, but basically, as a rule of thumb, you should connect the closing of the candles and as many candles as possible, like that. Okay, this is how the normally the trend line is formed. Okay. So yeah, that's the best way to do. So for weeks you may not be able to do that because weeks are not always the same. Okay, for example, here you might do something like that. Okay, but at the same time it's a zone. So how do you do that? For example, like that. The reason is that the price will never show you exact so the best trend line in fact is, let's say, a moving averages, a dynamic. You see this moving average can be a 10 period moving average, the best trend line, because straight line, it's the market doesn't move in a linear way, you know that. You see this 10 period moving is smoothly doing it, and that is why better, instead of drawing a trend line, follow the moving averages. For example, when the price is doing like that, you can follow the 10 period moving averages to see in fact what it is doing. But if you want to draw a trend line, you can do that by connecting maximum possible candles. Chad, AUD USD overall bearish, current pullback at 50 Fibonacci, just above 20 MA. Do you think price will start going down? Okay, so overall bearish, equivalent pullback 50 Fibonacci, just above 20 MA. Do you think? Okay, we'll look at AUD USD next. Gold coach, yeah, I'm a professional trader. Awesome, Royal, good day coach. Thank you very much, Kakulan. Awesome. Sherry, good day boss. No problem, Sherry. Gold is going for a buy. Okay, we'll look at it. I'm a professional trader. Yes, absolutely, Boomer. I'm a profitable trader. Absolutely, I'm a profitable trader. Very good, Royal. Thank you. Harry, I'm a profitable trader. Christopher, sir, I was following you for more than a year. Never seen a great educator like you. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Stemi, I'm a profitable trader. That's awesome. Chindi, I'm affirming I'm a profitable trader. Absolutely, every one of you profitable trader. I'm a profitable trader by definition. I'm legendary profiter. Absolutely, favor. Awesome. I think gold is going up. I'm a profitable trader. I'm profitable trader. It's a blog. Yeah, yep. What is your take on Euro NZ? You look at it. Absolutely, every one of you are affirming is a profitable trader. As I told you, it's you. Everything is you. Okay, you have the ability to create your own script. Okay, this is the main thing that you need to understand. Script is everything. Shakespeare, you know that famous British poet, or you can say writer, poet, said that the world is a stage and we all are actor and actress. So what he mean is that is the truth of being. Look, this the way we create our script is played out outside. When you truly in tune with yourself, you understand what I mean is the reality. Trust me, the way we create a script is playing out. So you might say, okay, I want to have a great life, but it's not happening in that way. So there is a lot of things that is under the surface that you need to understand. So you need to create a script that the way that you have said that I'm a profitable trader, trust me, you almost became a 90% profitable trader. The 10% is just you need to keep saying that's it. Trust me, you are a profitable trader. You'll see how it happens over time, because you are causing an effect and it will automatically move you in the take you in the direction. Okay, let's look at GJ again. Okay, before going to GJ, let's look at AUD USD. The question was Let me look at the weekly. So this is AUD USD on the weekly chart. Why I'm looking more on weekly chart is because this is weekend, and weekly candle will tell you a good story about how the market might be moving. Now look, AUD USD, as per the hypothesis that we see that there is a strong bullish engulfer which is now turning, forming a doji. Okay, now there are a couple of things that we need to look at when you look at the bigger picture. First of all, AUD USD, you can see that this is a weekly time frame and there is a big move happen, right, in a long term bearish market. Now we see that 1 2 3 4 weeks continuous drop on AUD USD, right? Continuous drop, and with that continuous drop, continuous rise. Okay, AUD USD is a continuous rise. Currently this week we see that there is a doji is being formed, which is still 8 hours to go. But what I think that what AUD USD might do, there are a couple of scenario we can consider. First scenario is highly likely that this candle will close somewhere in the same place, just it will go up and down. Okay, now if it is closing as a doji, okay, there are a couple of scenario. First scenario is what we could see that in the upcoming week the price highly likely that will break the low. Okay, and then after breaking this low the price will shoot to the upside. Okay, to test this resistance level on the weekly time frame. Okay, so with that in mind, this is the support for AUD USD, right? Now looking at the daily, let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. So what I think that, as you can see, the price is moving like that, right? What I think that this price will come back down again. Okay, will come back down again, right? And from that zone we might see a bullish move, and that is highly likely. Either it will come half of this zone or it will come full and then will go up. So today, thinking about how we can trade is, as I told you, that we could see a weekly doji is being built here. Okay, with that weekly doji, to form this weekly doji, we need the price to go up and come back down. Okay, now this is the daily chart. As you can see, the price is going up. Okay, and I think that at some point you'll see the price again come back down. Okay, so with that, you might say it looks very complex. Okay, you see that there is already a liquidity candle here on the 4-hour. You can see that this candle is very, very important. Now the price is going to that zone, okay, which is a very, very important zone. What I think that after closing of this candle, we might see on AUD USD again a drop. Okay, highly likely to happen, and it might close somewhere here because we have 2 more sessions to go, and in that 2 sessions we might see that AUD USD has dropped and closed as a weekly doji somewhere here, and the next week we might see further drop along this zone and then shooting to the upside. So then how you can plan, the best plan is, first of all, if you are trading in a very lower time frame, then target this resistance here. Okay, and from that resistance, once you see that the price is rejecting, then you can sell. in my opinion, it is going here and you'll have a bounce again coming back here, and then you could see that probably you see that along this zone. Okay, you see the price again come back here, and then from this zone we could see AUD USD is going up. So for me, I will not be selling, I will be bullish as soon as I will find suitable entry opportunity in AUD USD. Shadi, awesome. I'm a profitable trader. Thank you very much. We will euro dollar. Yeah, Miles Revo. Yeah, we'll look at euro dollar. In the meantime, guys, if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you can find a link in the description, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. You can visit us. As you know that, as you have seen, we had incredible profitable trades. Okay, we are sending to our students, and also there is a VIP chat group where you will have an opportunity to interact with each other. It's an awesome opportunity. Marsana, sell AUD USD. Okay, so for selling AUD USD, I don't know what is your position, but as I mentioned, from that resistance we might see another bounce back. And yeah, so this price action currently can't buy from here because there is a probability for dropping as the price is heading this important resistance level. So it is true that looking at the high time frame, monthly, weekly, daily is the same as looking at seasonality. So thanks coach, no problems. Yeah, that's the same thing. Yeah, I'm a conscious profitable trader. Very good, thank you very much. Thank you very much, that's awesome. Let's look at, okay, Euro GBP, the one that we are running. Looks like that it's trying to retest this level. Okay, let's see how it is do, and then we might close break even. The price is where we have entered, but let's see how this candle is closing. We'll know exactly how it will perform, but looks like that it should be dropping because there's a middleman. This one also creating bearish price action. Based on how it does, we'll do that. Okay, Euro NZD, guys, there is a massive drop on Euro NZD, as you can see. Okay, so looking at monthly, we see that Euro NZD, there is a big drop from the monthly, and then this month also the price is coming back down. So I think that Euro NZD might drop a little further to the downside, probably to this previous resistance zone, which is turning support. Weekly perspective, we see that Euro NZD from the weekly time frame, there is a double top here, has broken down, followed by this narrow doji. So these two candle basically giving you a strong rejection, and then there is another rejection. So Euro NZD long-term price action looking like that it is slowly creating a bearish price action. Looking at the daily time frame, what we see that in fact on the daily, if we apply our trend following strategy, we see back-to-back two sell signals. Okay, and now looking at this doji on the daily on Euro NZD, with the daily doji we have seen the price started to drop, creating a series of lower high. So looking at intraday, we see that this move on Euro NZD, you can see that this move is in fact a fake move to the upside. Okay, if you draw this, you know, that a trend line or resistance zone here, we see that this is the resistance zone here. Okay, this is the resistance, all of them. Okay, and now with that resistance, you see that the price penetrated with this candle is basically a strong liquidity grab. Now from that liquidity grab, we have seen that the price created a false breakout, back to back two narrow candles. Now the price is coming back down aggressive. So the support is broken, so you see aggressive drop. So with that drop, Euro GBP also might do the same thing. As I told you that we have opened a position on Euros GBP on sell position, which is here. We have sold the market at 8.8703. so if it is forming a doji, because the support is broken on Euro GBP, you can see that the support zone here, support zone here, support zone here, support here. And the reason I have sold Euro GBP is this is our middleman trading strategy. As you can see, there is a narrow middleman that has grabbed liquidity, closed back below from this weekless candle. That candle is basically a breakout candle. So when you see middleman as a breakout candle, it's a high probability setup. So you see that, in fact, if you closely look at Euro GBP has formed a level of support zone here, okay, which is the support here, okay, support here, support here, support here, now which has acted here as a resistance, okay. And from that zone we have seen a middleman has been formed, okay, with a liquidity grab. So now, based on how this current one is closing after 28 minutes, if we see strong rejection, we will hold the trade. If we see that the price looks like that we might see further up, we will close trade at entry. So I strongly believe that this is also, it's also going down as Euro getting weaker, as you can see, except Euro, some other pairs. So Euro AUD and Euro NZD is getting strongly bearish. Euro CAD is different way. So everyone is, every like currency is different. Euro CAD, you can see that the price previous session has created a bullish engulfer, okay. This is again a bullish pattern. Let me look at what you guys and girls are up to. So will you check AUD CAD chart? No problems, no problems chat. GBP JPY, please look at it. Appreciate the way you teach us and read the candles. Can you make more videos on doji candle and long wick? Yeah, I'll look at it. Yeah, absolutely, Sherry, we'll look at it. Favor, is it true that those double top what's the question? Is it true that those double top, double above, double below are big truck with two tails? I did not understand. Favor, what did you ask? Ronnie, false breakout, bro, be careful. No problems, Ronnie. Yeah, thank you very much. So let's look at now Zark as for AUD CAD. Okay, before going to AUD CAD, let's look at Euro CAD. Looking at the monthly on Euro CAD, we see that Euro CAD monthly, it is creating a bullish price action. There is an inverted head and shoulder has been formed on Euro CAD on the monthly that has a liquidity grab in it. So Euro CAD on the monthly now a very strongly bullish, and highly likely that this price finally will travel to this level, okay, which is the previous support zone, which is turning resistance. Looking at the weekly, we have seen that there is a bullish engulfer has been formed on the weekly perspective on Euro CAD, followed by this week is forming a middleman, which is also a bullish candle. So Euro CAD looks like, looking at the daily, nice looking bullish price action. If you look at, there is a liquidity grab on the daily, strong. So back to back 2 days, you see that if you're trading on the daily time frame, this kind of price action is very, very profitable trading setup. You can see that back to back 2-3 days doji and series of liquidity grab, followed by another bullish candle, followed by doji. So every time the price was creating series of higher high and higher low. Now today the price already going up and breaking this level, which is highly likely that the price may continue to go up from here. Now on the 4 hour, what we have seen, the previous session created a very strong bullish engulfer, followed by this session we are seeing a doji. So this is basically a continuation pattern. Okay, now it's a very strongly bullish market on Euro CAD. Okay, so you see that this price action, basically this resistance which turned support here, okay, which is okay. So Euro CAD, I think that it will just blow up very soon. Euro CAD is highly bullish. Let me look at again Euro GBP. So let's look at then GBP CAD. Okay, the same way GBP CAD also highly bullish. So looks like that GBP CAD and Euro CAD is very strongly bullish market. Okay, could be that GBP CAD could be stronger than Euro CAD. Monthly also GBP CAD is strongly bullish, weekly very strongly bullish, and daily okay. So the only thing here is that you see this long wick candle has not been broken. This is the 4-hour time frame and this is weekend, so we could see some retracement, but this is a strongly bullish market, Euro CAD and GBP CAD. Okay, let me look at AUD CAD. Okay, AUD CAD also looks like that bullish. Okay, so CAD is getting very weaker. Let's look at US oil. Okay, that is why you see that US oil is aggressively dropping. Okay, and that is the reason why. So we see that US oil is almost in a level of support zone on the monthly, and there is weakless candle coming up on US oil. From here it's a fully weakless candle. Okay, and from this zone on US oil we might see some bounce. Okay, but still it is bearish, so highly likely that, let me tell you where we can see a bounce on US oil. So if we look at now weekly, this is the daily. Let's bring it down a little bit down here. So on the intraday perspective, okay, we could see that US oil is we highly likely that we'll see a bounce from here on US oil. Okay, so because US oil is that much strongly bearish, and that is why we could see that CAD is getting weaker, and with that weakness in the CAD, GBP and Euro getting, and AUD getting stronger against CAD. But AUD CAD is not that much impressive because AUD comparatively weaker currency now. So but GBP and Euro, okay, Euro CAD and GBP CAD is very strongly bullish. Okay, okay, let's if we can open a position on this one. Okay guys, so let's open a position on Euro CAD, long position. Okay, starting from here, stop loss below this manipulation candle, and take profit will be 1 to 2 risk to reward, because there is a high probability this price will shoot up. So Euro CAD will be opening a position, and I will be also opening the same position, and I will be also sending the same trade to our students. But let me look at how many pips stop loss on Euro CAD. So there will be around 61 pips stop loss. Let me show you how much lot size it should be before we open. First, let me send the signal to the students as well who are trading with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Like all the trades that we open with us. So Euro CAD, buy, market. So the entry as 1.3854. Stop loss at below this manipulation candle, which is 1.3793, and TP 1 to 2 risk to reward, because we will be running that trade over the weekend. Keep in mind guys, anytime you could see the price even coming here again, so we need to make sure that manage the risk properly. So TP at 1.3976, 1.3976. so stop loss around 61 pip stop loss. Okay, so we'll be opening this buy position. Okay, 1.33. So 1.3854. okay, 1. Stop loss 1.3793, and TP at 1.3976. okay, so this is the, I will explain fully why I have opened the trade. And let me tell you the lot size. So if you go to this myfxbook.com, if you don't have a MetaTrader or any kind of lot size calculator, you can go to this position size calculator, where you can find out. So the Euro CAD, the currency pair that we are trading is Euro CAD. Euro CAD account currency is USD, assuming that USD. Let's assume that you have a standard $1,000 account maybe. So if you risk $10 on that account, so up to money $10, then stop loss PP 61 pip. So it is showing around 0.02 lot. So if your account size is $1,000, 0.02 lot. If your account is less than that, 0.01 lot, even more than that, 0.02 lot. This is the buy position on Euro CAD. Take profit 2 times at 1.3975, not more than 0.02 or 0.01 lot. I'm telling you, if you take a big risk, it's only for educational purpose. As I told you, everything in this channel is only for educational purpose, to help you to learn trading, to become an independent, professional, profitable trader, as I promised in this channel. For the rest of my life, I have dedicated to traders. So we'll be closing out Euro GBP trade. In the meantime, looks like that Euro might be getting stronger. So Euro GBP close break even. Okay, that means that more TP so we'll be closing out Euro GBP, and we will be running this Euro CAD trade. Now let me tell you why I'm impressed with Euro CAD. It could be, as I told you, that it could be a losing trade, possible, but logic behind, and I'll review that trade on Monday live session as well, what happened with that trade. If you are in our VIP channel, then definitely you'll get an update over the weekend. If you're not, then I'll keep you update on the Monday. So let me do a full analysis on why I have opened this trade, what are the factors, so the next time you can learn and grow and become profitable trader. Okay, so let's look at monthly perspective, looking at the monthly on Euro CAD. Now first of all guys, Euro CAD, if you closely look at, you see that this is the monthly candle, monthly price action, which is highly bullish market now. Why? Because if you closely look at, you see that this is in fact a head and shoulder, okay, an inverted head and shoulder. All right, so it's an inverted head and shoulder. You can see that now with that inverted head and shoulder, now the price is breaking out of the inverted head and shoulder. So this market has a momentum, because very long time it was in a bearish market, now turning into a bullish market, so it has a momentum in it. Okay, now if you closely look at that, there is no significant resistance to stop this price on the monthly. As you know that I always look at the bigger picture. This is the right way to trade, and this is the only accurate way that big boys, hedge funds, banks, they also trade in the same way. So this is where you will find the high-end educational service in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Now looking at weekly perspective, if you closely look at that, you see that there is a strong momentum on Euro CAD. You see this starting from here. This is a bullish engulfer, right? Very strong bullish engulfer. Now with that bullish engulfer, what we have seen that the price has created a nice looking pattern. So this pattern, you see that is a bullish pattern. You see there is a bullish engulfer followed by a triangle, and then liquidity grab at the bottom, and then continuation. So that's the thing that mainly to look at, and this is a big bullish price action pattern. Now there is already a liquidity zone here. We might see some bounce back, but finally this is the previous support zone, okay, on the weekly, which is turning here as a resistance, right? So this is a very, very high probability that a bullish engulfer followed by a middleman, it's a continuation pattern, okay, strong continuation pattern. So now looking at daily, now if I say the daily time frame, there is, as I mentioned earlier, there is a huge confluence for bullish pattern. You see that there is already back-to-back 3 days liquidity gap here. Now if we turn on our trend following strategy indicator here, we see that there is a bullish signal here, but it's not showing. You will see on the 4-hour time frame, because our, if you turn out our you see that where you saw the daily candle is where the 4-hour buy signal. As you can see in this movement, there is only one buy signal here, and that's our trend following strategy. And if you are our lifetime member, you will have access to that strategy, which is available for all the members, and also you will have access to this trend following indicator in our academy. So now in that time frame, why I have opened this trade, see the price has formed a resistance level here. You can see that this is a resistance level, okay, nice looking. All right, now if you closely look at, you see that this price is in a resistance zone, okay. This is a resistance zone where the price first approached this level, bounced, approached this level, bounce, approach this level. Now it is approaching this same level, right? Do we have a bounce? It could have a bounce again. As I told you, that is why risk management is so important. But at the same time, you need to keep in mind that this resistance is a sign of resistance breakout, okay, series of higher lows being created. Now this current candle that we see is closing as a pin bar. All the time frame is supporting us, so we took the trade with minimum risk with 2 times profit target. If we are right, then we will be making 2 times profit. If we are wrong, then we will be heading to minimum loss and we'll close the trade with that. So with that said, guys, I sincerely believe that you are enjoying this live session, and this is it. We will see what happened. The price action is bullish. We have taken the trade in the direction of the trend, and I hope that you are enjoying. Let me look at okay, so yeah, so let's look at now what you guys and girls are up to. So Euro USD, what is your thought? No problems, thank you, Steve. GBP JPY, no shady, let's like the video, thank you very much. So check Euro JPY, I think next week will blow up. Yeah, looks like that euro getting really good morning, coach, no problems. Zar UJ EJ, okay, Euro JPY, we look at, yeah, looks like that Euro JPY also getting bullish, okay, like Euro CAD, okay, Euro JPY look like bullish. And okay, so you see some movement coming down, but as I told you that the price action is highly bullish. We might see there is a probability for retracement on the lower time frame. Let me look at a 1 hour chart how it is doing. Okay, so yeah, I strongly believe that this price will continue to go up. The way it has formed, it has a liquidity gap, it has formed a doji on the direction of the trend. So with all the factors is in our favor, the rest we have to leave on the market, anything can happen. Okay, so with that said, guys, this is weekend and I am sure that you guys are enjoying, and I will be leaving on there, and hopefully that you will be enjoying the weekend, we'll have a good time. And in the meantime, as I mentioned, guys, if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with Forex Trading Wizard Academy, okay, have all the trading tools, have access to all the learning material, strategies, and also if anyone looking for a regulated trusted broker, you can find also link in the description, and also you can join us if you want. Then with that said, I'm gonna end this session. Okay, let me know if you have any question in the last 2 minutes. I will still be looking at if you still have any question, and then I will be ending this live session. I will still wait 2 minutes to see if anyone facing any trouble that I can help, and then I'll jump out of this session. Looks like that GBP JPY and Euro JPY also next week we'll be seeing a bullish move, and GBP JPY, it is what I exactly expected. Thank you very much, guys. Everyone give a big thumbs up, smash the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done yet. I count 2 to 0. Everyone give a big thumbs up so that this video looks like, you know, goes to more people. Yeah, so we see Okay, so the price action is highly bullish. Okay, Euro CAD, let's see what happened. The price action is highly bullish. We are on the side of our edge. This is the edge. The trend is up, everything is bullish. The rest will depend on the luck, how it is doing. But let's see. This is weekend. As I told you, we might see some spike down at any point, and that is why it is important that, guys, you manage your risk properly. This is a doji. After this kind of bullish engulf, this kind of doji, it is a continuation pattern. Okay, so yeah, let's look at, I'll keep you updated even before the weekend close on the group, how you are doing. You can join the free Telegram channel. About this trade, I'll update on free Telegram channel. Any trade I'm opening in YouTube live, I will be updating on the free Telegram channel, guys. So make sure you check out the free Telegram channel, so that you don't miss out any update that I'm giving about the trade or anything like that. Yeah, so with that said, let's jump. I'm jumping out. Let me look at the question. In GBP USD, I'll look at it. Your free Telegram channel link is not opening. Okay, entertainment, where are you from? It depends on your location. Probably should be opening. Sherry, let's go, no problems. And your GBP USD, sir, will you make video on how to look month chart? You look at it. Will you make video on how to look month chart? So monthly chart we are looking at all the time, isn't it? Your free Telegram channel is not opening. So free Telegram channel should be opening based on your location. Are you in which country you are? Some country may not have a Telegram availability. If your country is not allowing Telegram availability, then it might be difficult. But favor shipper and USD CAD, what sites do you check out for fundamentals? So fundamentals, basically, sir, please look at your USD. Okay, for fundamental, Mourad, look, the way I handle fundamental is very different from traditional way. So many times I explained it. I'm explaining again. The way I look at fundamental is, this is the Forex Factory, which is the news calendar. This is what I use for fundamental. Okay, this is a free website, forexfactory.com. You can go to that website and then you can look at that website. You can filter out. If you want to remove the noises, then click on that filter, click on this red button and uncheck all of them and apply filter, and you see this red buttons coming up. They are normally high impact news announcement will come up. Now with those news, what I do before I go, let me explain that you need to know is that, look, fundamental, you might be misguided if you ask someone else. You ask me, that's very good. Let me tell you exactly what it is. See, the way the fundamental works is, for example, you found a interest rate increase somewhere, okay, in some country. Now you, as a retail trader, it is not possible for us to speculate which way the price would move in a short term. Keep in mind, because we are not a long-term trader. You don't hold a trade for years. You hold a trade for maybe a week or a month, or pardon me, a day, or even 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or maybe 1 or 2 days, right? So interest rate change, how it will impact the market, it's short term, it's impossible, because there's a lot of factors involved in it. Let's say if Australia increases interest rate, okay, and if China increases interest rate, there will be completely different kind of impact on the economy. Or if Australia increases interest rate and let's say India increases interest rate, or maybe let's say USA increases interest rate, they will be very different, because some countries' economy depends on export, some countries' economy depends on import. So then how do I personally approach fundamental. See, the way I approach fundamental, if you go back to the calendar, you see this price is this news is coming up. I know the schedule of the news, and based on the news schedule timing, the price behave in a certain way. And after, because of my experience for very long time, after long observation, what I have seen that in fact the market behave very different way when it goes to, like, when it releases some news, and from that behavior I understand which way the market will be heading. Let me give you an example. For example, if I go to the Aussie dollar, this is the trade, if you remember or no, I don't know, we announced in this live session as well. Let me turn on our trend following strategy indicator. You see that this buy signal. Now this candle formed just around 16 hours earlier of AUD USD news announcement. Now if you look at this indicator that we have in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, we see that there's a buy signal, and if you review our live session on that date, you'll see that, okay, we opened buy position, and that was an incredible trade, and it has gone up a lot. You can see that. Now this behavior came from that fundamental. Then we have a specific strategy that we formulate in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy after long testing, is that combines that price action with the fundamental. Okay, now that is how only I can see fundamental. It's like a following the footstep of the big boys. Okay, as a retail trader, as I told you, you can't keep the insider news. It's not possible for us. But those who knows that, they place the orders well before the news announcement, and you need, from the price action, you can understand how it is behaving, and that's how you can understand. And that is why I'm saying that if you want to learn those kind of things, then you can join us. If you want to, access the strategies, that you need to join our lifetime access plan. Let me look at the AUD USD. We see a rejection on AUD USD. Let me look at the daily. Okay, so we can go short on AUD USD, but we are running already Euro CAD. Let me look at. Okay, so let me look at the daily, weekly. There is a liquidity gap. As I told you, from this zone we could see a rejection. This is what happened. Not a good idea, but you might see another 1 or 2 candle down on AUD USD. So Euro GBP closed where we have entered. So Euro CAD, as I mentioned, we opened the trade, and I'm hoping means I have this is following our strategy. So we are following the strategy. Now it's a back tested proven strategy. Either this one is winning or losing, doesn't matter. It's a proven back tested strategy. Now in the meantime, let me look at all the pairs that has closed: AUD NZD, Aussie yen, Aussie dollar. Looks like Aussie dollar has created a bearish price action. Okay, it has a false breakout, double rejection. Okay, so let's not take AUD USD because we are already opened Euro CAD. Let's keep it running, but AUD USD, it looks like that we might see 1 or 2 candle down. Okay, Euro CHF has created a middleman, back to back 2 dodges with a lower higher high and higher low, highly bullish Euro CHF. Okay, so with that in mind, guys, I'm gonna end this session. I sincerely believe that you found the real value in this channel. Make sure, guys, you give a big thumbs up, smash it, and also subscribe to the channel. and don't forget to check out the website. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm always here. Thank you very much. Thank you. Awesome. Tomorrow I'm releasing weekly Forex podcast along with many other educational content. So make sure you press that bell button so that you are notified as soon as I release anything.